isn't right. What use is an information desk if half the crap they give me is wrong? No. He was part of the last session, not this. Oh, I swear. Oh, hello. Right on time. Come on in and have a seat. Don't worry, I'll have everything sorted out for you in just a moment and send you on your way. As soon as I find your file. This one. Okay, I'm going to need you to confirm all the information contained in this file, then sign and date it, and then you'll be on your way. Let's see, this is your... What do you mean, what are you doing here? You don't remember how you got here. Oh, God, of course. All right. Look, I have a very tight schedule, so I can't really spend too much time explaining things to you, so hopefully you'll remember on your own and be someone else's problem. I don't have time for this. Okay. I need you to confirm this is your name, date of birth, height, weight, hair and eye color are a match. That's good. Let's see. Yep. Birthplace. Everything's looking good so far. What now? Okay, oh my God. Alright. Tell me, what do you remember from this morning? So you remember going to the park. You remember taking a walk through the park. Okay, good. What else? You were gonna go to that donut shop for lunch, right? Trust me knowing what you were doing at the park today is not the most surprising thing that'll happen to you. Come on. What else happened? You made it to the street. You were crossing once the crosswalk gave you the signal. And then what? Nothing. You don't remember anything. You don't remember making it to the other side of the street, right? That's because you didn't. I'm afraid, my dear, that your life has met its end. Yes, at the hands of a reckless, drunk driver. Oh, the irony. But that's the way these things go, I suppose. Where are you now? Well, I guess you could call it purgatory if you want. I guess that's the closest that humans would have a name for it. Basically, this is our information center of the other world. Right? This is basically the realm between the afterlife and the living world. We sort the information of people who have recently been deceased and decide where they go, whether they go up to heaven or down to the fiery pits of hell. Yes, I'm basically supposed to confirm that you're the person that the file says you are, that has a list of your sins and everything you've ever done within your life. You'll give this to the angel at the elevator down the hall and to the left, and they'll tell you where you're going. Well, actually, they won't tell you where you're going. They'll just put you in the elevator, and then they'll pick whether you go up or whether you go down. If you ask me, it's really messed up that they don't tell you beforehand, but considering how many people will freak out if they knew where they were, if they're going to, down there, I can't really blame them, I guess. Okay. But like I said, I'm on a tight schedule, so we really need to keep things moving, okay? So, cause of death, yeah, run over by a car. It's not a pretty sight either. Look, I know most people would be in denial after hearing they died, but repeatedly saying no is not going to change anything. You really are. You really are dead. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. There's nothing that you can do to change that. If you don't believe me, look at your body. Do you remember it being that transparent? I'm honestly surprised you didn't notice before coming in here. Some people notice it, but then they start freaking out in the hallway, so maybe it's a good thing you didn't notice. Okay. Let's see. As far as sins go, doesn't seem like you committed a whole lot during your lifetime. Which is good. I mean, you have a couple here and there, but they're minor sins at best. Nothing that's too heavily frowned upon. That's good. Okay. Look, I know this is a lot to take in, and I'm sorry. I'm being so apathetic towards you. I mean, I know this can't be easy to hear, like some stranger just suddenly telling you, "Hey, you're dead. Your life is over. Congratulations." But it could be worse. You could be stuck at a thankless desk job like this one instead of going to paradise. Yep. I didn't always work here, you know. I was human once, just like you. Had a life and everything. No, I don't really remember my life before. I just know it was a really long time ago. I vaguely remember that I had to fill out the information forms for my family as well when their time came. I don't know which direction they went after they left this office. I don't know if they even remember me. I doubt it. I don't really know. How'd I get stuck working behind this desk? You'd have to ask the big man upstairs if you want to know that. He's kind of the one that makes all the decisions. Like to ask him myself why I got stuck working this crappy desk job, but at the same time, it's better not to piss the big guy off, you know? What about your family? Oh, well, they're fine. Well, physically they're fine. Emotionally, they took the news pretty hard, you know. It's about what you'd expect. I mean, losing a loved one is never easy. But that goes to show that they did love you. I don't know if you had any doubts about that beforehand, but they do love you a lot. Okay, what was I doing? Right. Okay, looks good. Okay. That's good. Looks like you're all set. So, like I said, it'll be down the hall to the left, and what's the matter now? You're scared? I don't blame you. Facing something like this is never easy. Especially considering what your options are. I'd be more impressed if you weren't that afraid. But look, from what I read in your file about your life, you're not a bad person. I mean, this is coming from my apathetic ass, so I don't know what that tells you, but you're not a bad person. And while your life might not have been long, I don't think it was a bad one. I know it's not fair. Your life got cut short. It's never fair when somebody passes away, especially young. But that's just the way it is. Look, life and death, it's a balancing act between the higher powers, something that we can barely comprehend even on the other side. When one person dies, another person comes into life. And even if it hadn't been you that died today, that died at that moment, it might have been someone else. It might have been an old man, it might have been a little girl, it might have been a pregnant woman. It would always have been someone that would have died in that moment. And I'm sorry it had to be you. You might be able to take comfort in the fact that as you passed away, a little baby was born. Yeah, that's a weird thing to take comfort in, I know, but I can tell you the baby was pretty cute. It was a little girl. It was weird. She had really bright blonde hair, so she came out looking bald. And it was weird, but she had the prettiest green eyes. I think her dad was happy because she had green eyes like him. Oh, trust me, I don't get to see a whole lot. All I know is who dies and who comes into life. That's the full extent of my knowledge. Along with a few things here or there. That's about it. So, are you ready? Yeah, this is something hard to be ready for, but I think you'll manage just fine. Alrighty, you should get going. I've still got a lot of work to do. Will you see me again? I guess you could come and visit me if you wanted to. I mean, it's not exactly unprecedented, I suppose, but usually once people enter heaven, they really don't want to leave because it is a paradise, and people that go to hell really don't get the choice to come back here. But why? Why would you want to come and see me again? So I won't get lonely. Did I really seem that lonely to you? All right, fair enough, yeah. The poor office worker without a friend in the world. Oh, so I've got a friend in you now, huh? Considering I took your soul when you died. You're right. I didn't take your soul. I just broke the bad news to you, that's all. You're a weird kid, you know that? Alright. You should get going. And if you want, we can hang out sometime. I mean, you'll know where to find me. I'm not exactly going anywhere. I'll see you later. Bye. Jesus. The file said he was weird, but that was something else. Still, I don't think he was a bad guy. And I certainly wouldn't mind seeing him again.